the best way to use ICT's silver bullet strategy. Alright, so what I've noticed with the ICT's silver bullet strategy is that it works best if you start looking for liquidity sweeps before 9:45 comes. Like, you want to find your areas where you want to see liquidity being swept. So here is sell side, this is buy side. So now we're just going to wait for liquidity to be swept, and then as you can see here, this is highlighting the 9:45 a.m. area. This is New York session. All right, New York time zone. So once we get that, now we want to identify areas where we would like to see a market structure shift. All right, want to see market structure shifting. All right, so we got a break here. As you can see, we got a nice break there. So now we want to find a point of interest, which we have a gap right here. All right, but this gap was already mitigated, so I'm gonna leave that one alone, and let's wait again. Let's see what happens. So it went back there again, gave us a next displacement area. So now we could say that's not mitigated as yet, so price is going up. All right, so at this point we have a next now we have a other fair value gap right here. So at this point, let's mark this up. Market structure shift, sell side liquidity got taken. All right, so now we have a gap here. So for me personally, I like to go with the furthest one away. All right, that way I could maximize my take profit, and I always like to go just a little bit above the middle, just a little bit above the middle, but not at the top. And then my stop loss will go below the first candle that started the gap. So let's see, that's 2.9. So we're just gonna add an extra pip, just round it off to 4 pips. So for this one, we could target this high as TP1. We could target this high as TP2 as liquidity. We could target this high over here as TP3, and then for a final TP take profit 4, we could target that high. All right, that liquidity right there. So let's continue, let's see what happens next. Price is running. All right, so price already broke structure here, giving us even further confirmation that price wants to go up. All right, so now it seems like it's building some liquidity right here. Let's see what happens next. All right, so we're tapped into the trade. By the way, if everything goes well, this is a 6.6 RR return, so that's 6.6x whatever times whatever you're risking. All right, so if we're risking $100 here, this is gonna add up to, that's 6 times $100, so that's $600 right there. But remember, we're gonna be taking partials along the way, so it won't add up to that. All right, so this is going to be our new take profit 1, because it already broke these structures. So this is our take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. What else we could do is we could also protect our risk by once we're taking profits at TP1, right, we can also move stop loss to break even, just to make it risk free. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, there was a ton of orders resting here, because you can see how price reacted really well. So now we could move stop loss to break even. All right, and let the trade run, and let's see if we can hit TP2. All right, so now we have hit TP2 right there. So now let's see if we could hit our final take profit level. Remember, this trade is running risk free, so you could have taken half here, you could take another half of whatever left that's running, and then you just close full TP right there. So let's see if we could hit full TP. All right, let's speed it up a bit. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. All right, so the day has ended here. All right, so unfortunately in the one day it didn't hit full TP. All right, but I said before, we already taken TP1, TP2, stop losses at break even, so we could like leave it, let it run, see what happens in the meantime. And just like that, it took a while, but it hit full TP. All right, so if you didn't take any take profits, but your trade was at risk free at our break even, you could have easily made a 1 to 6 just like that. All right, so let's see if I could show you guys a next example. As you can see here, so remember, you want to start off before 9:45 a.m. find your two liquidity areas, whichever one gets taken first. We're going to go in the opposite direction. So right here it has taken sell side liquidity, gave us our market structure shift, leaving us with a fair value gap behind. All right, we'll put our stop loss just a bit below the first candle, which caused the fair value gap. As you can see, sniper entry, TP1 was this high, then this high and this high. TP1 and 2 was hit within the same day, giving us a nice return. As soon as TP1 was hit, we moved our stop loss to break even, and then it continued until the next day around Asian session. It hit full TP. So that was not bad, right? So this is the best way to look at ICT's silver bullet strategy. So let's go ahead and do a next example. All right, so we're on to the next day. So we're gonna see what happens on this day. All right, so first thing first, remember, we gotta make sure that before 9:45 a.m. we identify sell side and buy side liquidity. All right, let's just mark it up. Buy side and sell side. Where is it? Buy side and sell side liquidity. All right, that's the first thing we're gonna do before 9:45 a.m. So let's continue. All right, so buy side got swept. Buy side liquidity got swept. All right, so that's good. So now we're going to be looking for selling opportunity. So funny enough, the previous trade on the previous day that we did, as you can see, it was literally just the day before we got a buy trade. So now we get to do our example of a sell. So that's good. So let's see what happens. So we'll let it run. All right, so we got that massive push down just now. It's not displaced, but we have a low right here. All right, so let's see if we could get a market structure shift from this low right here. All right, seems like it wants to come. All right, whoop. All right, so first thing first, so we got our displacement, we got our gap, first candle, second candle, third candle, gap in between. So we're gonna mark it up. All right, so remember, we want to enter, you don't have to necessarily say halfway, but like just a bit. It's for this, because we're looking for sell, we're gonna say a bit below halfway. On the previous trade we did it a bit above. All right, next thing also, we want to make sure, so we're gonna use the first candle that started the gap as our stop loss area, but we're just gonna add an extra pip. So this is 4.9, so technically just say 5, so we're gonna bring it up to 6 pip risk. So now we're risking 6 pips. First TP area is gonna be this low right here. Second TP area is gonna be this low right here, and then let's see if we can get a third one by attacking this low right here. So that's TP1, TP2, TP3. All right, so this is gonna be a 5-to-1 RR trade. So let's see if we can even get in. By the way, this is the only gap right here, so that's even better compared to the previous day. We had 2 gaps, so we picked the lowest one, so we only have this gap right here. So let's see what happens. Oh, I almost thought we got missed right there, the way it went close to it, but all right, we got tapped in. So let's see what happens. All right, beautifully trade ran, hit TP1. So remember, once you hit TP1, you can always protect your trade by moving stop loss to break even. Remember, risk management is key. All right, let's see if we could hit TP2. All right, so we hit TP2 as well, and this trade literally took an hour just to hit TP1 and 2. So I already start banking right here, 1 2. Let's see if we could hit that final TP. On the last trade, as you remembered, it literally it literally hit full TP during Asian session. Let's see if we could hit that full TP here before the day has ended. All right, let's speed it up a bit. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. Simple as that. 5 to 1 hour. And as you can see, it's literally 2 days apart. I mean, it's literally a day apart. All right, same procedure. 9:45, get our sweep of liquidity. We go in the next direction, start attacking on TP areas, start attacking other liquidity areas. All right, same thing here. So in this video, you got a buy example and a sell example. All right, so I hope you guys had learned something here. If you did, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. I'll answer any question you have. You can also make sure to join the free community. The link is gonna be in the bio. It's a Telegram group. It is free to join. Alright, so if you had learned something from this video, please let me know in the comment section, and let me know if there's anything else you want to see on any other strategies. I will be revealing a lot of strategies in the upcoming weeks. Alright, so make sure you're subscribed and looking out for that as well. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next video.